Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
I'm Lieutenant John D. Davis from Bradford, Ohio, and we've just returned from something that every man in the 8th Air Force has waited for ever since he's arrived in the ETO. And that's a round-way trip to Berlin.
The lack of long-range fighter escort prohibited U.S. participation in bombing raids over Berlin until March 4th, 1944. Even then, due to bad weather, only part of the bombing contingent reached the target.
The United States Army Air Force is off for Berlin. Bucking a 70-mile-an-hour headwind, our flying forts hit temperatures ranging as low as 58 below zero as it bombs away over the German capital.
The United States Army Air Force's historic daylight precision bombing campaign reached Berlin at last today. One formation of heavy bombers striking eastern Germany attacked a target in the Berlin district, and an American communique said the Berlin radio declared no bombs actually fell in the city.
Throughout the next week, however, massive squadrons of bombers swarmed over the German capital.
There will be other and perhaps even greater raids on Berlin. But however many there may be, nothing will surpass this awe-inspiring sound picked up today by our microphones. The sound of those flying fortresses leaving for their first mass assault on Berlin.
American participation in the Battle of Berlin continued until March 22nd. By then, the Allies were locating other targets, such as Axis oil refineries.
Our newest air attack was directed at the rail yards and oil refinery at Ploiești in Romania.
Strategically, the results of the oil offensive would prove much more significant than the bombing of Berlin. Yet daylight raids over Berlin convinced even Hermann Göring that Germany could not win the war. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.